Hey everyone, Heather here. Randall and I are in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We are attending the Expedite Expo here, and we are actually working in the booth of Tri-State Expedited Service, the company we drive for, as you know. And we had it yesterday, we had a chance to sit down with the president of the company and talk with him a little bit. So let's see what he had to say.
Everybody, welcome this year to the Expedite Expo
2022. There we go.
Last year we were here, talked to our general manager.
At that time. Yep. I gave myself a promotion.
Michael Lawrence. And we're just going to talk about a few of the things that have changed with our company.
All right.
Which is Tri-State, by the way.
Tri-State Expedited. World headquarters, Millbury, Ohio.
World headquarters.
Yep, exactly.
Great company, by the way.
Well, thank you very much. We got great drivers, and that makes a huge difference. So, what's changed with our company this year? This has been a year of a lot of change for us. We changed our ELD provider. We moved to the Samsara system this year. That was a huge project. We got it done in under 60 days, and they said they'd never seen anything roll out faster. They said they have one company that's still doing it a year and a half later, which has been great. We've been able to roll out some older trucks and bring in some newer trucks. So that's been phenomenal. We continue to add personnel. Our Laredo office has grown by about 75% in the past 3 months. And the amount of business we're doing cross-border right now is larger than we've ever done. And that's been a big boon to our company, and we've added more personnel. We added the past year we've added a driver manager who is his whole job description is driver retention, making sure that the drivers, any of their concerns are heard, getting ahead of any kind of problems that we might have, making sure that when we onboard them that they're communicating well back and forth, and people from Tri-State are communicating with them. So
plus he's a point of contact if we have questions.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's the one who does the driver payroll, and so that's probably 50% of the questions he gets is about payroll, and since he's the one who does it, he's a great source to go to. But yeah, it's not. You're right. It's not just about problems. It's just about questions. It's like sometimes when you're driving, you're out on the road and you have a question, you're not sure who to call.
Right.
Not that we don't want people calling our dispatchers, but they're probably not going to have that answer for you, right? So Mark is going to have that answer, or he's going to know exactly where to get it. So he's been a great addition to our company.
And you said that last year at this time you were general manager.
Yes.
And this year?
This year I'm the president. Tri-State, one thing that changed this year as well was in third quarter last year, myself and my three partners purchased the company. So it was the first time in the company history it's ever been sold. The family who owned it wanted to sell it specifically to us. They didn't want to sell to a competitor where they would take the trucks and the drivers and phase out the facility and phase out the people. They wanted Tri-State to remain as a viable entity.
Right.
So we were able to negotiate an acceptable price and move forward with that. Sadly, the owner did pass away right after our negotiations, and she was a great lady. We miss her, and we're just trying to continue the company that her and her husband started.
And also this year, I believe something new for the drive. Well, not just the drivers, but the employees is the profit sharing.
That was a huge addition and something we've wanted to do forever. And so the way the profit sharing plan works is if you're with the company for a year, a calendar year, it's a quarterly bonus paid out on the profitability of the company.
Right.
So again, it's not $500 or $1,000. We take the profit and do a calculation. The calculation's based on how long you've been at Tri-State and what your pay is, and we have a calculation that goes in and calculates that for everybody. But last quarter so in May, I think, was when we made our first payment in the profit share plan for the first quarter of 2022, and we're just finishing up calculations for this quarter of 2022. So I don't know, maybe there's a lot of them out there that I don't know about, but a trucking company that pays profit sharing when you're there for a year, along with all the other benefits for our employees, is a pretty huge deal.
Right. And the benefit package is awesome with this company.
Yeah, we have a couple different medical insurance plans, both an HSA, HRA, and a traditional PPO plan. So people get to pick whatever chooses their lifestyle.
Right.
And if single or family, whatever you need to put on the plan, it's there for you to use. And we have a 401k with a partial company match as well. So we're trying to help our employees plan for the future. We recently changed 401k providers, and our new provider has been awesome about reaching out to our employees and making sure they understand what they're investing in.
I get a monthly
newsletters, right?
Newsletters.
Yeah, and that's good information. But the big thing to me was that vendor has to provide value to our employees. It's not just about watching their money grow. It's about your different stages of life, right? When you're getting closer to retirement, you may want to be more conservative in your finances. So they take all that into account when they personally talk to you about what your goals are for your retirement.
Right. My wife and I, Heather, have been with the company. This coming November will be 3 years.
Nice, and congratulations.
Time flies.
Yeah, it does.
We love it. This company is like none I've ever seen, in the sense that the drivers are important to them as a person, not just somebody to run up and down the highway.
So every single company out there, trucking companies, insurance companies, whatever company you go to work for, their favorite term is we're family friendly, we're employee centric, all of these buzzwords that they use. We try and make that really become a thing at Tri-State.
Right.
We get to know the people or drivers. I meet personally with every single new driver in orientation. But another thing that we do that I think is really creative is, as far as I know, we're one of the only trucking companies that when a new driver comes into orientation, they get to meet one-on-one with their dispatcher.
Right.
And that's a huge benefit for you to put a name to a face, for you to be able to describe how you like to run to your dispatcher, and you form that relationship, because everybody's got to work together, and that communication has to be really good. It's just hard to communicate with somebody that you've never met.
That's just like yesterday.
Yeah.
When we were there. Our Susan, the dispatch supervisor for straight trucks.
Yep.
After lunch, she took us through and introduced us to every one of the new dispatchers that have come in since we've been there.
Yeah.
And it feels good to put a face with a name.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, these people you talk to all the time, right? And you don't even know what they look like. That, to us, that's a problem. So that's one of the ways we solve it is, you talk about lunch. Yesterday was one of my partner's 41st birthday. So we had a big lunch. You guys were invited, and we had a great barbecue and ate way too much food again.
Too much cake.
Too much brownie for sure. And but our drivers are. When I went out and talked in the shop, I told our shop manager, hey, make sure you invite any drivers who are here today. So that's just kind of part of what we do. It's not that confrontational relationship anymore between drivers and management. We consider it a lot tighter relationship. Yeah.
And another thing that is really good with this company, I've noticed, is the maintenance of the equipment.
Yeah.
If something goes wrong, you tell them. They're going to fix it.
They are, and our shop supervisor, I don't think the guy sleeps, because I get emails from him at 11:30 at night, and if there's a problem on the road, he is always contacted about all of them, and whether you're near us in Ohio or whether you're down in Texas or whatever, he's going to make sure that we get you into a shop that's going to take care of you or get you the on-road service that you need.
Right. Okay. Well, we enjoy it. Enjoyed our conversation today, and we love this company. It's Tri-State Expediting out of Millbury.
Give us a call out of Millbury, Ohio, just outside Toledo, and our recruiting number is 800-367-1692. And as far as if you just want to talk and get information, we're not going to give you a hardcore sales pitch. We're there to discuss what you're looking for, because if we can't give you what you're looking for, then we'll let you know. We're going to be very upfront with you. We're not going to sell you a bill of goods. We're going to let you know what we can do, and hopefully it'll fit what other drivers are looking for.
Mr. Lawrence,
Hey.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, and maybe we'll do it again next year.
Love watching your YouTube channel. I'll definitely see it.